Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So here is the idea for potentially having a perimeter of hemp and also bamboo, because bamboo is also, it's got a lot of great benefits, but it's for protection purposes, like physical protection purposes. It's like creates a wall. I also love the bamboo plants. So you could use bamboo, and bamboo, as I talked about a while ago, it could be used to help transfer water too. So to provide a new aqueduct system or water distribution system without lead and all these other poisons that are put, or toxins, very similar thing, that are put into most city drinking fucking systems, which is ridiculous. But anyway, so it would help solve that too, as well as providing a protection, physical protection. And then the hemp would be the anti-pesticide to keep out the pesticides and the insects and all this and that. So with those two right there, maybe even some others, you would have a perimeter of protection to allow for the safe growth and the plentiful growth of other foods and crops inside of the perimeter. And then again, like growing foods, like the more circular, the more spiral, like in nature there are no right corners. So I believe, like, if you were to grow things in this type of a manner, even though it might be a little bit more of an issue, perhaps, I don't know, it might even not be more of an issue, but even if it is, I think it'd be worth it for the overall good growth and energy flow of the crops and the foods. So all right, that's just a little idea I had to share. And then moving on here, all right, so integrate the idea to provide 1 hour or multiple hour work duties for those whom don't or can't work, typical 9 to 5 jobs. So yeah, a kitchen, like prepping work, like cutting onions, but peeling potatoes, just sauteing onions, like stuff like that's really quite easy. Or if people can't do it right away, it's something that can be taught very quickly. These are the type of things that, like, essentially homeless people or houseless people or impoverished people who just don't even want to work the 9 to 5 typical jobs, could come and just spend an hour if they want to, or multiple hours, just cutting up vegetables and cutting up whatever, peeling potatoes, shredding cheese. There's all different types of jobs in the kitchen that are relatively easy to do. And kitchen work, I mean, if we're working on trying to feed massive amounts of starving and impoverished people, then there's no shortage of a demand for food. So there should always be work available for people who want to do these type of things. And in doing so, you would help perpetuate food for the starving children, as well as give the houseless and the homeless jobs to do. They're also good for the environment, and they can get paid that day. They could only work, if they want to work an hour, cool. If they want to work 2-3 hours, cool. So again, this is all possible as long as the abundance is there to do so. But in theory, I just have a feeling that as I put all the dots together, it will be able to do so. So, all right, just want to share that. And then, so the rose, bamboo, provide protection, I got that. So, all right, moving on here. So, another issue that we need to, that's a very dire issue, is the approximately 1 million dogs and cats here in America that die every year due to a lack of funds. Absolutely needs to change. So, and then here, I'm continuing on over here. So you could use a harmonious chicken farm. I'll just read this. You could use a harmonious chicken farm to not only yield us organic country eggs, which are great, and chicken meat, but this would also be a food group for dogs and cats. An area could be devised to allow dogs and cats that are able and safe to do so to hunt the chickens. Although, as I thought about that, I was like, well, probably better to have rabbits in there, because chickens, I don't really know if they're a natural prey for dogs, because it's essentially dogs, I mean, and cats too, but I know rabbits are. And I've also seen, like, the rabbits have a little bit more of an ability to move around and stuff like that, so it just seems a little bit fairer to allow the prey with the most ability to outsmart or outmaneuver the predator as possible. Like a chicken, sometimes I just feel like it might be a little bit too easy for some animals to kill chickens. So I don't want to just give the chickens to slaughter. I want it to be as it is in the wild, and like each prey as a predator that's designed essentially, kind of, I don't know, not intentionally, but it seems to work out that way for a particular predator and prey relationship. So I want to try to keep things as OG as we can that we see in the wild. So, all right, moving on here. So yeah, it could be device for hunting, original nature. Yeah, okay. This would also help the dogs and the cats stay in tune with their original nature, because a lot of dogs here, they don't have to hunt for their food. They just get their food put into a bowl, and it like kind of takes away the spirit of the dog. So this would help reinvigorate the spirit of the dog and cats too. So, all right, moving on. You can make an organic, and then we also, with the chicken and the rabbit and the vegetables and the fruits, and I also want to get nut trees and all types of stuff. You could make an organic pet food with all organic meats and fruits, nuts, possibly. I mean, I gotta make sure nuts are good for dogs. I'm pretty sure they are, but I want to double check. And veggies. So Oh, and also a harness could also be invented to allow dogs to pull wheels that are attached to harness and would be designed to generate energy from the turning of the wheels. And this would only be used if it does not harm / irritate the dogs or the animals in any type of way. So just close evaluation needs to be done on that. Then right here, I had something came to me while I was doing all this. The military, the militia training and the security force training, kind of the same thing. These things could be done right on our southern border, and this would help offer protection, even possible assistance, and also an enhanced deterrent against, criminals and thus coming and crossing our border. So just another thing I want to throw you guys. All right, I'll make another video on this one though. All right, I love you guys. I'll take care. Thanks. Bye.